Well, hello, back from my 3-day birthday break, and Tewkesbury was lovely, but for the 3 days it was over 30 degrees, just mega hot. As said, I went for a curry on my birthday, and people on TripAdvisor have obviously never had a really decent curry in their life, because we went to the recommended one. I think it was either 1 or 2, can't remember, and it was all right, don't get me wrong, but it was nothing exceptional. But the grub was okay, but the chicken was just dry as a bone. Anyway, we had a look at the Abbey, walked around the town, went in a few pubs. The Weatherspoons, the hot pole, is nice there. They got a lovely back garden that goes down to the river. But whilst wandering around the Tewkesbury charity shops, I came across this, a Meccano set, a supercar 25-in-1 that you can build all them car models on the back. And excuse me, and I got that for the sum price of £5. So I couldn't really resist it, because Meccano is sort of started me off in my trade, I suppose, because as a kid I loved playing with Meccano and building things and working with my hands, and that's probably why I ended up an engineer. So a gas engineer, that is, industrial, commercial, repairing boilers, taking things apart, fixing them and putting them back together again. So that's Meccano, which I always have a soft spot for. I also saw these in a cheap shop, triple extra fine interdental brushes, 0.45mm, which I said I might see if they're any good with panel lining, but 0.45 may be a bit big, but I don't know, so I'll try them at a later date. And a couple of packages from China arrived while I was away. There's one of them, so we'll open that, and we'll open the one inside it, shall we? All right. This should be another Display XM204 dark iron, and you can see the way they separate there. So I'm going to put a ball in that and a cap, and we'll try that at a later date, because I haven't got a dark iron. I've got 202, which is silver, 203, which is dark steel, and that one's 204 dark iron. So what's in the other package from China? This is a big one, so big I don't think I can get it under the camera. Now I might be able to open it on the camera anyway. Let's see if I can open this so I can use it as a bin at a later date. Recycle it a bit, open it at the top. Just cut it across the top and see what we've got inside. We have got that. Another big package. We've got that. What else we got? Another big package and that. Right, that can be a bin. This one, when I can open it, I'll put the prices up on the screen because off the top of my head I can't remember how much they were. Oh, got its own little case, and it's, when I can get it open, is a, what's that on the roof? A 10,000 grit glass foil. Now the only reason I got this is because of that point, because the glass foils I've got are not pointy, so I wanted a glass foil that will get right in to the little bits, and that is a Nazandal 10,000 grit super foil. Got its own little holder, that's handy as well. Right, you can go in the bin. And then we got this. It should be a pack of 30. Of the little sticks with the little clips on the end. Are they any good? How strong are the clips? Don't know. Let's come off that way. Oh God, how many bleeding packets? Take that one out there. How strong are the clips? Quite strong. Do they feel cheap and nasty? Yes, they do feel cheap and nasty, because they are cheap and nasty. But I'll stick them in a bit of foam or something. That gives me some more clippage for stuff. So I'll put them up there with the other clips, as he says, knocking that one over. Now we got the big boy that was in the package. This one, which I will have to take you right up for, because it is huge. So I can't open it like that. Let's open it like that. Snip across the top again, and that can be another bag. And we have a load of bubble wrap, filled with runners. Now, if I can get this off just to show you a bit of it. Where are we taped? There. And there. And there. Right, I said this is massive. Sorry we can't get it all in, but that is what it is. It's a hobby. Look at the state. I really don't think, and those stickers, all the stickers are creased. Oh, they water slides. All the water slides are creased. I couldn't get this one with a box, but look at the size of the bits in there. That is a foot. Look at the size of that foot. I should have absolutely no trouble building that with my sausage fingers. Plastic feels a little bit meh, but that is absolutely massive. What's that? It's a 1/48 scale fighter. That's all it says. Everything is in Chinese, but it looks a very, very basic kit. That's what I'm used to, but I reckon on the front, what's this? A hobby. Oh, you get a big instruction booklet in Japanese, or Chinese rather, on I don't know where to put this now, because you can't see anything. On how to build it, but it is all in Chinese. Mega size model fighter. Full detail up. It's the only English on that bit. Modelled by Yamazaki Gunshoe. Whatever that is, step 3. That looks like panel lining with pens, which I think you'd be able to do with this one because of the size of it. Clear coat. Panel line with a sharp point. Yeah, shows them using a marker on that one, and that is 375 high, 375mm. So that is hugey. Now I've unpacked that, I don't know what to do with it. Well, the yellow looks nice and yellow. That's the size of the shield. Look at that. That is the size of the shield. And the gun that's next to it. Mega. Well, it says Mega. So, okay. Let's See if I can just keep this all together without it going everywhere. Sorry about all the bubble wrap in your face, but Jesus, you've got to have a lot of room for this, and that's the one thing I haven't got. You can go over there. That is for a later date, because I've got the one more first, which I can't see now. Oh yeah, it's over there, which is a 1/100. Now, this is the last package I got, another big one, but I think this is a box. This is something I backed on Kickstarter ages ago. Once again, let me see if I can open it. Yeah, this is a few months ago I backed this. I think I got the super early bird or something. I know this was about 93 quid. Oh, come on. And this is Hozo. Not the ultrasonic cutter, because I think they are a bit of a gimmick. They, to me, are a solution for a problem that doesn't exist, and probably would bill right if you 3D print resin. But for normal plastic models, I don't think they're any good. Bits of foam. Then we got the actual bit. Oh, Golden Bennett. Right, you go over there. I can sort all this out tomorrow or whenever. Because I've got that, because it's that's the Precision Saw collection. So it does cut, even though it's not a cutter, but it's that, which I thought might come in handy. Let's bring you down and bring you down, so you can see it when I open it. Get rid of that. That's the box. Are we attached anywhere? Yes, we are. Just slice them off. As you can see, it's the Hozo sander, which I thought would come in really handy. There's a sander, very light. There's a charging station. A little insert the wrench in position and tighten. Basic sanding paper kit, which goes up to 1500. See, 180, 240, 400, 600, 800, 1000, 1200 and 1500. And you got really pointy ones. Quick start guide telling you everything. indicator, operating temp, does it say 13,000 strokes per minute. Attaching the sandpaper, setting the stroke distance as needed. Pause to replace the sanding paper. Charging dock, the precision saw, batch number, and a QR for the online manual. Down here, at the bottom, oh, that comes out, we have got all the sanding heads with, oh, can you see them? All the different sanding heads with the grit sizes on them. What shape sanding heads have you got? Loads of different ones. And there's also now some that you can 3D print. Big fat ones. I'm interested in the little pointy ones. Which, how point is that? Like that. Getting into fine spots. Oop. And these come apart, obviously, for the ones that you are using on your bench. I think you can even 3D print a box for that as well. Let's put them back in there for now, because I'll have to read up. Charging station. I'll charge this back up the house. What's it like? Minute. Very little. Looks like one of them nose hair remover things. It's probably not charged. Is that an on button? No, that is probably going to send either the microphone or the camera crazy. So what does it mean length? So you can have small length, big length. Yeah, now I doubt whether you'll be able to see that, but quite like that. But I'm bound to say that because I bought it tonight. So, and a little charging station. Right, looks like I've got some fun stuff to play with. Let's have a look at the precision saw set. What if I can ask about, see, what have we got? Oh blimey, got another little holder, which some have fallen off. Soon remedy that, take that off. And you can clip that to the end, I suppose, of your... So you've got 4 of them. I wonder if you can 3D print better holders. So you've got 4 curved, see, 4 curved blades and 4 straight. Let's have a butcher's hook. Just initial. I should give you a full. Blimey, they are quite hard to go in. which I suppose they got to be really, in and twist, which I couldn't see the wrench in there. It must be somewhere, but I wonder if this flies out and does me up like a kipper, then let's hold on, see if I've got a bit of old sprue. There's nothing on that, is there? No. Bit of old sprue just for a little just very, very light. Let's turn it right up. That is right up. And then it goes straight through. I haven't got it in straight, that's why I'm struggling. Stop it wobbling. Hold it, turn that down a bit. Why can't I... Where's that wrench? Must be in there somewhere. Hold it straight down, which is at an angle because the blade ain't in. It's hard to see. What is straight? And just no pressure, rest it on top. Yeah, so don't press down on it. What kind of cut does it give? Shit, basically. But oh, it's like on a bit of wood. Lucky I bought these for sanding, wasn't it? I could be using it wrong, I don't know. Maybe it's not designed for cutting ply. Can shape with it a little bit, but that's about all I'm going to do for now. So I'll catch you in the next one once I've read up a bit more, and maybe on the next gunpla I build we'll put these to some good use. So wherever you are in the world, thank you for watching. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. Catch you in the next one.